this makeup especially for someone who is beginner when it comes to the baddie makeup, because we usually think that this is very difficult and we cannot achieve this. This is something very unachievable and we are not going to give that same vibe, but I'm going to tell you how you can look exactly like a baddie, as this is very trendy and always looks the best and gives that very hot, bold and intimidating kind of a vibe. So we're gonna do the exact same thing. I've done this kind of look before, but this time it will be more in detail or in depth. First thing, prep your skin, because this is the most important step before any kind of makeup. So we're gonna do it, and I'm just gonna use my usual moisturizer and I'm gonna moisturize my skin first. And for this makeup look, these are my inspiration. After prepping my skin, I'm gonna apply some setting spray on my face so that I can have a very hydrating kind of a skin. Then I'm gonna let it dry or wait for some time before going for the makeup. It's been 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'll go for the makeup part, and to do it, first I'm gonna color correct my skin because I need to do it. As you can see, I have a lot of dark circles, so I need to first even this out. And to do it, I'm gonna take this e.l.f. color corrector in the shade orange, and I'm gonna apply it in the dark circles wherever I have it, and also around this area. Now I'm gonna blend this color correction. Now I'm gonna take a green color corrector because I have redness or red bumps, so I need to color correct them as well. So to do it, I'm gonna take green kind of a color corrector and I'm gonna spot conceal these areas and this one. Actually, I'm thinking to go a bit overboard for this kind of makeup because my makeup type is usually very minimal and this makeup needs to have something which we call extra. So I'm thinking let's do something extra for me, according to me, because I'm also a bit excited how it's going to turn out. And I'm going to take a foundation, and I'm taking this Nykaa Cosmetics foundation. So I'm just going to take this foundation first on the back of my hand. I'm going to buff my brush into this foundation, then I'm going to spread it or blend it on all over my face to even out my skin tone. I do my makeup very minimal because I don't know, I don't like to keep my base makeup really heavy as it doesn't suits my facial feature. It kind of compete, so I'm not gonna do it. Now I'm gonna do my eyebrows, which needs to be done very sculpted and very curated when it comes to this type of makeup. So to do it, I'm gonna first take this brow gel, which is from e.l.f., and I'm gonna brush it over my brows in the upward direction so that they can give lifted kind of look. And I'm gonna carve it from the end. Now I'm gonna let it dry for some time so that it can stick into my brows. I think I need to do the concealer carving as well because we need very sculpted brows, and you can see I have very full and bushy kind of brows and I need to change them. So to do it, I'm gonna take a concealer and I'll first apply it on the back of my hand. This is a 1 to 2 shade lighter concealer to my skin tone. I'm gonna take this flat brush, then I'll take this concealer. Now I'm gonna carve my brows. It's giving a very subtle difference, but it's giving according to my brow shape. Now I'm going to do the same on the other side as well. After concealing them with the concealer, I'm going to take a brow pencil, which is the same shade of my natural eyebrow color. This is from e.l.f. Now I'm going to fill my brows and also curate them from the front side to make them look more sharp. This is a lot for my brows because I don't usually go for something like this, and I'm thinking that how it's gonna look because my features are very soft and I'm doing something which is gonna compete with my natural feature. And also I'm gonna curate them from the end. This is very extra for me. I don't know what you guys thinking by seeing this brows, but this is very extra for me. But I still wanna do this. I'm not doing something under pressure. You just have to fill it from this front side because this is the most important part when it comes to the sculpting or very curating kind of a brows, edgy. So this is where you have to fill your brows, and then you can blur that front line into your brow. The brows are done. Now I'll take the same concealer. This is from Milani, if I've said this before or not, and I'm gonna apply it on my eyelids so that I can have a very white kind of eye base. I'm going to blend this concealer with big blending brush. I'm going to blend it on all over my eyelid. And this is something I want, a very white canvas. Now I'll be setting my eyelids with the pressed powder because they need to look really matte so that I can blend my eyeshadows very easily. Now I'm going to do my eye makeup, and to do it, I'm going to take this brown shade from this palette. This brown shade, this is from Makeup Revolution, and I'm going to apply it on the outer corner of my crease line, only right here. I'm going to blend the shade outwards because I want my eyes to look very lifted, and you should blend the shade as much as you can so that it doesn't give a very harsh kind of a feel or look. After blending this shade, I'm gonna take a very light shade than this brown. I'm gonna take this shade and I'm gonna apply it on all over my lid, but I'm not gonna take it above my crease line. I'm going to pick the shade which is darker than these two shades, and I'll take this one and I'm gonna blend the shade in my upper lash line. And I'm also going to apply it in my lower lash line by smoking it outwards. To this shade, I'm going to pick this black shade and I'm going to apply it on the outer corner of my upper and on my lower lash line, and I'm going to smoke it like this. As I want my eyes to look intense from this side, I'm going to pick a transition shade so that I can blend all this together, and I'll take this one and I'm going to apply it on the outer corner so that this can look really soft and blended. You just have to blend it over your black or brown shade. Now I'll take a beige or white shade, this shade, and I'm going to apply it in my inner corner by following it till the crease line. I'm going to make a wing liner because that's the most important thing when it comes to this makeup. So I'm going to make a wing liner, but only till my half lid. I'm just going to make a very soft wing from the outer corner, and then I'm going to extend it with my finger. And I'm not using a gel liner or liquid eyeliner because I think that's very hard to manage, especially when it comes to the beginners. So you can take a kajal or black pencil. As I said, I'm not gonna make a very obvious or specific wing liner because when you are a beginner, you kind of struggle when it comes to the liner part. Now I'll be taking this black shade on a flat brush. I'm gonna extend my inner corner with the same shade by pushing this brush towards my nose bridge, but I'm not going to take it really forward. Now I'll smoke the same black shade in my half lower lash line, and I'm going to smoke it towards my wing liner and also here. Now I'm going to pick a black pencil, a very intense black. I'm going to apply it in my waterline. See, my eyes are looking very intense. The eye makeup is done. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes. As you can also add fake lashes, but I'm not gonna do it because they doesn't look good on me. They look really extra on my face, so I'm not gonna do it. Instead, I'm just gonna curl them, and I'm just gonna apply this mascara over my lashes. After the eye makeup, I'm gonna take a contour. This is from ELF, as I want to make my nose and face really lifted and kind of snatch. So to do it, I'm gonna take this first on the back of my hand. I'm going to take this blending brush and I'm going to buff this into this contour, and I'll contour my nose only from the nose bridge. Blend it towards my brows, and you can see. And also going to blend it from the nose tip. Then for lifting my cheeks and to make them look really snatched, I'm going to take the same contour and I'm going to apply it on the highest point of my cheekbone and also here. And then I'm going to blend this, but only I'm going to blend it into my hairline. I'm not going to take it really downwards or else it's going to make my face look droopy. So I'm not going to do it. Instead, I'm just going to do it here. After doing the contouring, I'm going to take a blush shade. This is a vibrant pink kind of a shade. This is from Nykaa. I'm going to apply this blush on the highest point of my cheekbone, bit above the contouring, and I'm going to do same. And I'm only going to blend it upwards the same way I blended my contouring because we don't want droopy cheeks. I want them to look really snatched and lifted, and you can see. After blending the blush, I'm gonna take the same concealer which I've used earlier, and I'm gonna apply it underneath my eyes because I want them to look really bright. And I'm just gonna apply it here and here. And I'm also gonna apply it in this area because I want my cheeks to look very sharp, and also and here as well. Now I'm gonna blend this, and also here. After blending this concealer, I'm going to pick a loose powder because we need to set our under eyes, and I'm going to take this Maybelline loose powder. This is the same shade of my skin tone, and I'm going to take a powder puff this into this loose powder, then I'm going to apply it underneath my eyes. Now I'm going to take a powder blush as we need our blush to look more vibrant, and I'm going to apply it underneath my eyes very less. You can see. As you can see, my under eyes are looking very white, and to melt all this product, I'm going to take a setting spray. This is from Milani, and I'm going to spray it on my under eyes. For the lips, I'm going to take dark brown lip shade or lip liner, and I'm going to line my lips. You can overline them a bit, but do not take it very forward. Overline them from your cupid bow, and then blend it into your actual lip line. In this look, you should go for a nude brown or mauve pink kind of a lip combo. Now I'm going to take this mauve pink lip gloss, and I'm going to apply it on my lips. Now apply the highlighter on your nose tip and on your nose bridge. And I'm also going to dark my mole. Let me know what you think of this makeup look. Is this giving that baddie kind of vibe? And did you find it useful and easy? And if you did, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel.